The protests are over for good, and this is very important for the whole movie and entertainment world. For us Power Rangers fans, this means a lot, as the reboot can kick off and we are likely to have a lot of information in 2024. Obviously, the reboot was not stopped only because of the protests, as this reboot started before the second season of Dino Fury, and for unknown reasons the new producers have taken this new project quite slowly. It is for these very reasons that they asked the Dino Fury production team to create a second season and then had to ask them for an additional season, which was Cosmic Fury. In order not to prolong the wait for the reboot, they had to create only 10 episodes of Cosmic Fury, and it seems that the producers of the reboot were ready to start the whole process. Unfortunately, that's when the protests started, and part of the reboot production team was part of that movement. This is why the reboot has been on hold, although we don't know if the producers have managed to move other things forward, but we assume that this is not the case. According to the producer of Cosmic Fury, if the protests ended soon, then it was very likely that in the last months of 2024 we would already have some production on the reboot, but all this was only based on his professional opinion and not on official information, since he is not part of the new production team. We know that Bennett, the producer of Cosmic Fury, is very professional in his work and is an excellent producer, but you have to understand that the reboot is going to be worked quite differently than what has been done for many years on Power Rangers. This means that the filming, editing, and preparation times may be totally different, plus we still don't know the things they are missing to be able to start the whole project. For now, the only thing that is known is that they have already chosen the team of producers and have the script for some episodes. This is because they already had the script written for a movie, but they decided to split it into several episodes to start with a series first. We honestly don't know if this was a good or bad decision, since series and movies are a bit different. In a series you can develop the story and the characters more, but since it is such an extensive project, then they must invest more money. If they are not going to increase the budget, then what can happen is that the quality of the series is not as good as it would have been in a movie. Let's give an example so that you can understand it better. If the company had decided to give $1,000 for the budget of the movie, which could last 2 hours, then the quality was going to be according to that amount of money. But if they then decide to create a series of 10 episodes of 30 minutes each, then this is a 5-hour project. If the company does not increase the budget and only wants to invest those same $1,000, then now they must lower the quality of the project so that money can be enough to finish everything. Obviously, this is an example with little money so that we can understand the idea, since $1,000 is nothing compared to the real budget of a big production. The idea of all this is that Hasbro is going to have to increase the budget if they want to start with a series, so that everything starts with a great visual quality, as well as having good stories. You must remember that the budget is not only for all the visual quality, but it is also to be able to hire good writers who can create spectacular stories. That is why it is very important for the reboot that the protest ended, because there were also writers involved, and although there was already someone writing the new Power Rangers episodes, big projects need several writers. Another thing about all this is that the hope about seeing something from the reboot in 2024 should not be very big, since they had previously said that the franchise was going to take a break, and it is likely that we will have absolutely nothing in that year. This hiatus is supposed to be indefinite, but anyone knows that Hasbro is going to want to keep generating profits from one of their best products and can't hold the franchise back for long. For those who don't know, Power Rangers has given Hasbro very good profits in recent years, and this is obviously because they have invested a lot of love in the franchise. They started creating action figures and all kinds of stuff about all the seasons, but concentrated all their energy on the mighty Morphin. All fans know that this is the most famous team, and although it is not the favorite of all fans, it is still the team that most people know. With this move they have managed to reconnect those old fans who were disconnected from the franchise, and many of them watched the new seasons. With this great move is that the success of Dino Fury started, but we shouldn't take the credit away from the series, as it has been one of the best we have seen. On top of that, the special effects of those last 3 seasons were spectacular, and this helps a lot, especially for those fans who haven't seen Power Rangers episodes for many years. This is because those old fans possibly watched the last episodes many years ago, and, in their memories, Power Rangers has terrible special effects, but watching Dino Fury made them realize they were wrong. Another great thing for the franchise is that they started to be part of the Netflix catalog, and this not only includes the seasons that Hasbro made, but it also includes some other seasons. Since the latest seasons of Power Rangers are streaming on Netflix, we assume that the new series of the reboot is also going to be streaming on this platform, but we are not sure. This would be great for the franchise, as Netflix is still the most well-known platform. Plus, they make it a point to translate the series into multiple languages, as they did in the special episode in Cosmic Fury. In the second season of Dino Fury this did not happen, since that season was started to be created since before the series entered the Netflix catalog, so basically it is not a series created by the hand of the platform. Let's hope that now all the workers in the entertainment world can receive the money they deserve, and with this they can continue creating spectacular projects. We as Power Rangers fans want this franchise to live on, and now they can transform it into a project for all those old fans who grew up watching the series. It would also be amazing if Hasbro could continue to create a series for children, as we have seen for 30 years, but this is very difficult to happen because parents can get confused between the two series and make the mistake of allowing children to watch the series for adults. This is something Hasbro is not going to allow, and this is why Power Rangers will probably never be a children's product again, although that is going to depend on the success or failure of the reboot. If the reboot fails, then I don't think Hasbro will sit idly by and probably revive the old universe we already know. It should also be remembered that the special episode project was very well received, and perhaps they will look to go that route if the reboot fails. Write in the comments if you think the reboot was a good idea, like this video and subscribe for more Power Rangers news.